Greetings, everyone. Rajee Narinesingh here, transgender activist, author, spiritualist, actress, show host, and reality TV personality. So I'm coming to you from my very humble home here in Victoria Park, Florida, USA. Yeah, I know, a lot of titles, right? Oh, I also forgot to say multiracial transgender woman of color. I think the reason why I start off my most of my videos, announcing my titles or saying what I do, is that it in a way it's kind of me validating myself here in the world. Now, listen, I get that I don't have to validate myself to anyone. But our transgender community, we deal with a lot of like negative stereotypes and stigma that has been placed on us. And it's my way of kind of saying, listen, I'm not just taking up space here on the planet and using up air. I'm doing some positive things with my life. Oh, and yeah, and I happen to be transgender too. And also too, 100 years from now when I'm long gone, maybe in another galaxy somewhere, who knows. But if someone sees this video or any of my other videos, I'd like them to kind of know the person I was and the things that I did. So anyway, that leads me to a conversation I had with my cousin the other day. She lives in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA, and we keep in contact on a regular basis. So she has this neighbor, oh my God, he is a white American homosexual man. She told me he's like in his early 70s. And the things that she shared with me over the year that this man has said, I am like, what an idiot. Well, now, don't get me wrong. I am a firm believer that people have a right to their opinions and their views, philosophies, etc., etc. But some of the stuff that he said, I am like, this guy sounds like a big jerk and an idiot. So the other day she told me that he and her got into like this really heated conversation. I think it was more of a debate, but anyway, a conversation about transgender people. And I'm pretty sure she hasn't told him that she has a cousin that's trans. Ta-da! Transgender! So anyway, he proceeds to say that transgender people are going against nature, that we aren't natural. I'm like, really? This is a homosexual man saying this about trans people? Oh, really? Because listen, this isn't anything new. This is oftentimes the argument that cisgendered heterosexual people will bring when they're talking against our community. So this isn't anything new to me, but what was so infuriating about it is that this was coming out of the mouth of a gay man. And I told my cousin, I said, oh my God, I wish I was there. But then I don't wish I was there because I feel, based on like what she's told me about this man, honey, we probably would have gotten into a fist fight. But I really would have loved to give him a piece of my mind. Because, oftentimes when people use that argument, they connect it with procreation and, basically saying that the reason for sexuality is to procreate, to keep us going, the human race going here on the planet. And so that, that's like the main reason. Although there's a lot of heterosexual people that is not the main reason. Can anyone say pleasure? That's what sexuality is for. But no, that is the argument that, the purpose of sexuality is to really procreate, the main reason. So I would have brought all of that up, and then I would have proceeded to say, so let me ask you, when you insert your penis in an anus hole, and I wouldn't have said it like that. You all know me, but I'm trying to be a little professional for the video. Are you able to procreate? Or, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm assuming that you're a top, that you give. You might be a bottom and you might receive. So when someone is inserting their penis in your asshole, can you get pregnant? In other words, when you get banged, can you get pregnant? I mean, sometimes you have to get blunt with people, to really bring the point home. And I would have said to him, you are doing the very same thing to us trans people that is done to you by heterosexual people in the world that talk against homosexuality. How dare you? How dare you? As a transgender woman for many years, the heterosexual world has clumped LGBTQ people together, lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgender, and then, the queer community together. We've been clumped together. And so for many years, I just thought that, okay, like, we're a community, there's unity, and we understand each other. And I learned a while back that is not the case. I mean, things have gotten better, but, there's still misinformation and ignorance and, not understanding one another within the LGBTQ community. And you know what? We've been clumped together, so this is what I say. Same boat. We're all in the same boat, just different compartments. Really. That's what it boils down to. And there's power in unity, and I think it would benefit our community, the LGBTQ community, to educate ourselves about the different groups so that there's a better understanding of one another, which would then, I think, create more of a unified community. But yeah, honey, that man needs to say the stuff he's saying to my cousin to me, honey, because I would lay him out. Really, Mr. Homosexual. And since when did you become so natural? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm done venting. And I would hope that a lot of people that see this video will understand where I'm coming from. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like, the pot calling the kettle black. Remember that expression? Anyway, on that note, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave your comments. I want to hear from you. And I want to wish everyone love, happiness, peace, good health, prosperity, and many wonderful blessings. Oh, and please, less ignorance in the world. There is no excuse for people to be ignorant today. If you're living in a world with technology, wherever you are on the planet, if you have technology, computer, internet access, there is no reason. We walk around with these computers in our hands now, our cell phones. You can Google anything. If you're ignorant about something, that's your choice, because there's no excuse. If you don't understand something, Google it. Learn a little about a particular community or a particular topic. There's no excuse. Now, if you don't have access to internet and you're in a remote area somewhere in the world, even in this country, okay, maybe you get a little bit of a pass, but come on. Most people have a cell phone, especially here in America. Oh, anyway, on that note, I want to thank everyone, all of my wonderful supporters around the world. Thank you for your love and support, and thank you for seeing my light.